So we heard from a little someone that religion is an illusion. So we invited two guests today to talk to us and to debate with us. We've invited today Mr. Sigmund and Mr. Freud.
Before we delve into our discussion, I'd like to take this time to thank our sponsors, Spicy Noodles and Milk. For our discussion, we will be doing the Spicy Noodle Challenge. Alright guys, hi Mr. Sigmund, hi Mr. Freud. Now that we're ready to begin, I'd like to start this discussion by asking Mr. Sigmund, what is religion to you?
And of course, if you'd like, you could try the noodles while we're talking about this discussion.
Okay. Now that hurts. See, to me, religion is like a dream. You know, it's a sense of security we've established for ourselves to give us comfort. But it's nothing but an illusion. I subscribe to the naturalistic definition of religion because I believe it is nothing but purely human activity and state of mind. There's nothing divine about it.
Yes, and I agree. Religion consists of dogmas and assertions of internal and external realities that we've never really discovered for ourselves. These dogmas and assertions have been fed to us for mainly three reasons. Firstly, because our primary ancestors believed in them. Secondly, we were given down and handed down evidences from antiquity. And lastly, it's because we were never really allowed to raise questions against religion.
And our religious beliefs represent the idea of wish fulfillment. You know, the fulfillment of our oldest, longest, strongest wishes according to our human mind, such as, for example, immortality or having a father figure.
So what you're saying, Mr. Freud and Mr. Sigmund, that everything we know about God and religion are simply just products of mankind's deepest desires.
That is exactly what we're saying, darling. Hence, religion is an illusion because it is motivated by wish fulfillment.
Just because our deepest desires coincide with our religious beliefs, does that make them invalid?
It hurts.
Well, not necessarily, because religion is an illusion, not a delusion. Illusion is based on wish fulfillment, whether this belief is valid or not. Delusion, however, is based on beliefs that are invalid. Therefore, religion is an illusion because your desires and your beliefs are rooted on those desires. But this doesn't necessarily make it wrong or right because it's based on what you desire to believe.
It seems to me like you're disregarding a lot about theodicy. What about the transcendent experiences that people have? Are we simply going to ignore the fact that some people actually have religious experiences? Do these religious experiences not count as proof for religion or as a reality that transcends ourselves?
See, the thing about that is that you can never really prove that these transcendent experiences are actually transcendent. I mean, everybody just bases their experiences off of their own experiences, so we'd never really know if it was a transcendental experience or not. I mean, the proof that there is a transcendent being is based off of subjective biases, darling.
Actually, just because religious experiences emerge from our own subjective interpretations doesn't make them any less valid. In fact, religious experiences are actually just ordinary experiences interpreted religiously, according to Dutch scholars.
In short, all religious experiences have a subjective aspect to them because the object of the experience cannot be separated from the subject experiencing it, according to Gerard Van Loo. The quality of religious experiences being based subjectively does not take away from its noetic quality.
Alright. Before we continue on with this discussion, I'd like to have a toast. Actually, it's request of our sponsor, Spicy Noodles. Now, okay, we're gonna play a little game first. First, we are going to spin this pink pen, and whoever this pen points to will have to take 3 big bites of this spicy.
Okay, so on the noodle thing, right? Okay, 1, 2, drum roll please.
Mr. Sigmund!
Congratulations.
Congratulations, 3 big bites. 1. Oh, you believe in
We
God
all
now?
die eventually.
I'm dying, not
Oh,
believing.
you need to be a
Are you
bigger,
believing in
bigger
God
bite.
now?
Come on.
We'll take one last bite.
Yeah, we'll take the last
bite,
one.
but it has to be as big.
If we die, tell me if God exists.
Let's cheers.
Cheers.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Oh, you believe in God now. Let's go. Thank God and Jesus for the blessing of food.
And the sponsor.
And our sponsors.
Thank you, Spicy
Oh.
Noodles.
Thank you. Thanks.
Alright.
So yeah, but Maya, just to answer your question, but if the truth of religious doctrines is dependent on an inner experience which bears witness to that truth itself, what is one to do about those many that do not get to experience the religious experience? My mouth is kind of buzzing, guys. The truth of religious doctrines is based on the inner experience which bears witness to that truth itself. What is one to do about those many people who do not have that very rare experience?
Well, maybe they simply have not acquired the right theoretical framework needed to experience such.
I'm still not sold. See, I still believe that religion is an illusion that exists because of a Christian non-realism. You know, the old ways of believing in things. It's not real, but it serves a purpose. To defend ourselves from the crushingly superior force of nature.
Christian non-realism. So you're saying that mankind has believed in an illusion for so long. If so, then how can you say that religion is so pervasive in today's society, despite it only being an illusion?
Religious doctrines have always been presented as being outside the jurisdiction of reason, meaning it is immune to logical reasoning. And for this reason, anyone who goes against anything that the church teaches is ostracized because they don't go by blind faith. Mankind has been taught that the truth of religion must be felt inwardly and need not be comprehended. Fides quaerens intellectum. We are taught to have faith and use our reason to defend this faith, not challenge it. This is why religion lives on today. It is immune to criticism.
Yes, this is actually where we have the similarity between religion and neurosis. Is it? Obsessional neurosis.
Wow, that is quite a statement. Please do enlighten us.
But before they enlighten us, our sponsor wants us to have a little chugging competition maybe to help us out with the noodles. Selecta
Sounds
here.
like an excellent.
Sounds like an excellent idea. So let's all
Thank you, sponsor.
chug the milk, and whoever chugs it last has to take a huge bite again of our noodles. Thank you, Selecta, for all your
Thank you.
sponsorships.
Let's see if your faith will serve.
Ooh, yes,
Yes.
my faith will save me. Let's see if you're
No, I already have enough.
ready.
Whoa, whoa.
Fides quaerens intellectum.
Fides
Fides
quaerens
quaerens intellectum.
intellectum.
And go.
Congratulations, Bianca.
Alright!
You have been selected. Now, Mike, did you
Oh,
say
God.
huge bite?
A huge bite.
Alright.
Sorry, Bianca. We're on the same camp, but
It's okay.
rules are rules. There you go. In 3, 2, 1. There you go.
By the way, our sponsors don't mind how we eat the noodles, right?
No, they know you're enjoying it. So Bianca, that statement, let's let them enlighten us.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, both religion and obsessive acts in neurotic compels the individual to perform certain acts. For example, the religious individual, you might go to church every Sunday. On the other hand, the obsessive neurotic would choose to wash his hand, for example, 100 times a day.
But that's quite unfair to say. The little details of religious ceremonies are full of symbolic meaning, while those neurotics can get silly or meaningless.
Yes, but this distinction disappears when viewed through psychoanalysis, right? Psychoanalysis reveals that neurotic rituals are highly charged with symbolic meanings that may be understood in relations to a person's history, just as how religious rituals are based on one's own wish fulfillment.
Wow, that really flipped things into perspective. So, if religion is indeed based on our own wish fulfillments, that cannot be, and therefore cannot be proven or refuted. What is the point? Sorry. What is the point in studying religion?
Well, I do see your point. As a psychoanalyst, a man's desires are roots to connect to the unconscious mind. And for some, religion is a way to bridge that desire, to have a sense of fulfillment. The point in studying the validity of religion, therefore, in the perspective of psychoanalysis rather, is to find out the neurosis that it has collectively subjected people to.
Another reason why we ought to study and apply religion to our lives is because, say it right, say that religion is but a dream and we've concocted it and can neither prove nor refute it. Then we'd be agnostics. And as agnostics, what happens to us if religion is not real? We lose nothing. But if God and religion are real, then we're eternally damned. Hence, many people follow religious traditions simply as a means to secure their own future.
Okay, that is an interesting point.
You know, unfortunately, as much as I'm enjoying our little discussion here, that is all the time we have for today's episode. But before we end, we will be doing one more round.
You know what I think we should do?
What?
Instead of all for one for all, I think we should do the all to one. What do you
Ooh, okay,
say?
so we vote on one person.
Or we could spin it like last time.
Ooh, yeah, we can spin it.
Yeah.
One last spin.
Okay.
One last spin.
One
This
last
falls
spin.
on me again. I
So,
will kill somebody.
Four big bites.
Yeah, 4 big bites.
Who would
Who's
like
gonna
to
be the lucky one?
Who would like to take the blame?
Well, Sigmund ate last time, so,
So
I say he's
yeah, so that
Yeah,
you
that's
have
fine.
retribution.
Alright.
Okay, ready?
Drum.
It is clearly pointing at you. It is pointing at you. We will spin it again. We will spin it
Would you like to
again.
split it? Would you like to split it?
No.
One more spin. One more spin.
One more spin.
One more spin.
In
Alright.
the name of fairness.
It's always the one who suggests.
I
Four
think
big
we
bites.
should all make the bites.
Oh yeah, we'll form the bites
Can we
for
cut
you.
here? I'm not sure if it's the noodles, but my legs are buzzing. For some reason.
Here you go. Here, have some milk so that you can have a Freudian sip.
Again, thank you,
Thank
Spicy
you.
Noodles and Milk, for sponsoring our episode today.
And Selecta for our Freudian sip.
You got it.
Can you try it in one bite?
Probably.
For the greater glory of a non-god.
That's a little
What a problem! Alright, ready?
Wait, hold on, I'm not sure if it's possible.
There you go.
Before Mr. Freud takes a bite of his delicious spicy noodles, our sponsors would like to congratulate Mr. Sigmund and Mr. Freud for winning this fiery Freud feud. They have won a year's supply of spicy noodles and milk for being able to convince the sponsors that religion is an illusion. Now back to the vid.
Oh no! I think you're gonna need more milk than that.
chug the milk.
Thank you, Selecta. Thank you, Selecta. Thank you everyone for this episode. We hope you guys learned something today. And see you next time when we debate more about religion and it being an illusion. Thank you.
I'll pause.
Thank you guys so
Oh,
much.
give us a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share this video. And we'll see you next time.
And you know that A. We need that A, so please.
Thank you, sir, for a wonderful experience.
Love you, darling.